23-inch, but it's a high def one. Well, you can go grab your phone first if you want. Oh, geez. Yeah. All right. I see it now. I'll have to mute it. Oh, geez. Yeah. There it is. All right. I see it now. I'll have to mute it. Oh, geez. Yeah. There it is. Oh, hi. Guitar Hack's already there. Yeah, he's in the. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat and the live stream. I didn't realize you went live that quickly. Yeah, it's actually a pretty clear screen. Yeah, it's actually. Mitch, I don't know if you're looking at comments, but Hack's outside. He's probably out smoking a cigar. What the? Hey, Will. I hear you just fine.
You hear me?
Yeah. Well, we're in Hangouts, so we're going to hear each other, no problem. So, guys, you're saying you can hear me just fine, but you're not hearing Mitch at all.
Let's see if it'll let me. It should let me share mics. Hold on. In here. All right, how about now? Can you hear me now, Hal Brown Cow? Can you hear my lovely voice now?
Mitch is talking right now. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. Let us know.
You still only hear me?
Well, keep in mind there's a lag there, Mitch.
Yeah. Hello, Dave.
Hey there, Charles Green. Good to see you.
Yeah, they can hear me now. Just wanted to make sure they could. All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Because unlike some Osseo stuff, you can't really share stuff. Okay. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back, and so I can hear. I'm going to let me refresh this, and then so I can hear. I'm going to let me refresh this. I'm only coming out of one side, so we know how to fix that. Let me go into go into advanced audio properties, and that should fix that. Okay. All right, now you should be able to hear us better. Here's what I had to do, Hack, because with OBS you can capture different windows. It's not picking up the. It was not working when I tried to capture a Chrome window. So I was working on this last night upstairs on one of my upstairs PCs. It wouldn't work. So it said I was reading a tutorial said disable hardware acceleration in Chrome. I did that. It worked. I come down here because all my Chromes they're all synced. And, it was disabled, but it still wouldn't work. I had to reset. OBS, and you probably might not want to do it because it's going to change all your settings. So I had to reset the whole thing, and now it's working. So, I mean, it's possible. To me, it's not a big deal. I don't want to mess up my computer, the one with the Helix stuff on it. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with that with the Helix stuff on there. But well, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? I bet you this would work. This might work. Let me.
You're always thinking of something.
Yeah. Will let me do another. Let me see if this will let me do 2 window captures. Yeah. It did. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, and they can see me. Oh, I gotta crop it. Hold on, I gotta crop it. Hold on, let me go to Alt and crop. Yeah. So watch what I'm doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, they can see exactly what I'm doing. Watch. I don't know if you can see it, Dale.
Oh, I see. You got a different. Yeah, I went back over here. I'm seeing a different screen now.
How about that? Look at that.
Well, I know you want to lose weight, but you're looking awful small there.
All right. Oh, it's distorted. Because I'm blowing it up so much. Because it's such a slow let me do a little bit more there. Whoop.
Oh, Thrash. I don't think playing works very well on with Google Hangouts. I don't have a guitar here.
No, it won't. No, it's terrible.
It gives you that underwater sound.
Yep. Pretty much everything does except for going through OBS. I mean, I am going through OBS, but we're like not. So, actually, you know what I could have done? I didn't think about it. You wouldn't see me. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try it. I want to see if that works. I'm going to disable the camera. See if it lets me do it in the Hangouts. Watch. Let me go to settings. Now let me see if it lets me pick up my camera in here. Let's just delete that. Delete that. Yeah, you can talk while I'm playing around, so that you know.
All right.
I'm experimenting.
So it looks like
Oh, okay, it's going to work.
Looks like you got some settings that you got to fool with.
All right.
Uh,
All right, this worked. It worked. All right, because that's a better. It's I'm not pick. See, I was capturing the little window, which you see me on the bottom when you're bottom left, I guess, in there in the Hangout. But now I'm just using the camera, so you would see me on a stream. You're not seeing me in the Hangout.
okay, so you have me on the Hangout,
Right,
and
right,
you're direct.
right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize the window. Let me see. All right, let's do this here. Oh, come on.
This is some magical wizardry, Guitar Hack. And I would give you a recommendation based on what he's fooling around with. Don't try this at home, folks. What we were trying to do was just do a YouTube hangout, but for some reason, um, and I don't know the full reason why, but uh, but Mitch's sound did not come through.
Oh, I had it disabled. I had it disabled in OBS. I um I forgot to enable
Well,
it.
could we do the regular? I don't know why you're fooling with this. Could we do the regular hangout screen embedded? I mean, I'm just saying for Guitar Hack's sake and others,
Yeah, but
it might be easier for them to go that kind of route.
yeah, but they
Everybody
probably.
knows
But the
Hangouts.
thing is, it's not going to switch the. It ain't going to switch at all the audio, the video. See, it only does that when you're actually live in the Google Hangouts. So we're even though we're doing a Hangout, we're not live. We don't have the option to go live in it, and that's when you go live, you're able to do the automatic switching when you talk. If you follow what I'm saying.
Oh, it's weird. I just went back to the Hangout screen, and yeah, all I see is your guitar there now.
Oh, really? Oh, it might have. Hmm.
Yeah, you must have gotten rid of your video on that screen.
Mm,
Doesn't matter, you know. You want to put your resources here.
hold on.
This
I
one,
didn't know. It shouldn't. No,
video on that screen.
it's still
Doesn't
the.
matter.
We're there. It looks good to me. I just refreshed it. We're both there. We're side by side now. Um, actually, I want to put a little. Oh, I got it already up here, there, and I'm going to. I don't have my. Let me get my. I need to. I need to configure my. I'm going to go blank for a minute because I don't. I need to set the right
That's
default.
fine.
Yeah, I'm blank for a minute because I'm going to go to 1920 by 720, 1280 by 720
I'll
rather.
tell you, in some ways, I think that Jitsu is a good application that does automatic switching and
Yeah,
everything else. And
yes.
it's not bad if it's just groups of people just talking with one another.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's pretty cool. Ooh. I'm showing you. I'm actually doing a shot. I'm actually now. I want to crop you so they can see what we're doing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I just want to answer Will. No, this isn't live. We're lip syncing to a previous recorded video. How's that?
I like that. All right. Let's get another image. Image 2. Okay, and then we will do. How about this? Okay. Oop. And that's not too bad. But let's put a little transparency in it, shall we? Shall we put some transparency in it? Yeah,
Transparency. I like
let's put a,
filter.
chroma key on there. Add a chroma key. Come on, get it. Chroma key. Yep.
I'd
Okay.
like to say hello to Bam.
Uh, that's different. Yeah. And then, of course, we need. Actually, we probably need. Let's lower that a little bit. And let's lower you a little bit. I like doing this because it's fun to me. I mean,
Yeah, well, it brings me back to the question I had earlier. Is it possible to just use just plain Hangouts with all this? I know you're good at OBS and all
you
this
know, you
extra
can't do it
screwing
with that.
around.
You're not going to be able to do it with that OBS, and it's a lot of work, especially when there's a bug. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to see a Chrome window, which you got to reset it all the time. So that's a pain right there. But
So this isn't a practical application, really.
no, I wouldn't. I would do it. It don't. I don't. You know, I'm a geek. I like messing around with stuff. You know,
Yeah.
and this is what we did a few weeks ago. But I didn't have trouble picking up the window then. But then I have. It's. But this is a known
Well, yeah,
thing.
we did the Skype embedded in the window,
That
and
worked good. I like that. I mean, it's just the same thing. You gotta. But it picked it up really. Once I got the correct version of Skype, it worked well. If you remember, I was not getting. I was not using the correct version.
yeah.
But this is Google Hangouts, and actually, oh, here, let me put this text on. I'm gonna put text on. I just started learning how to do that. All right, and let me see. I like select font. I like imp. It's called, what is it called? Impact. There it is. I like that font. Okay, and what are we gonna say?
I was going to say I'm really pleased that Guitar Hack is a Flintstones fan because I was always a fan of that show.
Yabba dabba do.
You have to say it with enthusiasm. Yeah, but doo.
Yeah. Going through THR through OBS. Okay. And I'll move that over here, and we'll make that bigger.
It doesn't look like Bam is answering Guitar Hack's question.
And this is a Google Hangout going through OBS, and I can do. There's another filter I can put on there. I can put, watch this, which pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so people they'll say, "What the heck? Hey, how they get that? How they get that working?" See, when you're doing the Hangouts, I don't like if you see like on you see the mic and normally you don't see that stuff. Now I got it. Oh, see, oh no. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm gonna put the chat in here. I can put the chat in here. Let's put another window. Another window. Windows. No, this is going to be chat. I'll just name it chat. If it works the way it should. CHAT, yeah. Okay.
That's an excellent point, Bam. If you had all those extra symbols there, it'd be impossible to flag you.
All right, so now what? All right, I have.
Hi, Dennis Lala. Good to see you here. Yeah, I don't know if that really works, Mitch.
I'm gonna see what it looks like.
I don't have great eyesight, but I
Yeah,
can't
let me.
read.
Yeah. Nah, it's.
Good.
I see what it looks like.
I don't have great eyesight, but I
Yeah,
can't
let me.
read.
Yeah. I have to make it larger, and you could probably see it. Yeah, but
Well, you can put it right over my face. I don't care.
no. I was just experimenting. Actually, I'm going to take it off because I don't like it. All right. But it's not bad for something real fast.
Ball
Uh,
of Confusion. I got to look up that song.
what's that?
I don't know if I remember that. Do you remember a song called Ball of Confusion?
Um,
Who did that, Janice? Who does it, I should say. Nowadays, you never know whether they're alive or dead, though. Past tense or present.
yeah.
It
So
is really sad that so many of our well people out of the classic rock genre have come and gone,
they are. I
and
mean, yeah, it's yeah. I mean, not just there in everyday life. I mean, people I work with. Oh my gosh. Um,
oh yeah, all right, I remember that now. Yeah.
oh, the Temptations. Hey, there's okay. Now I can say hi to everybody. Will was in here. That Will Armad, Bam, Trash, Charles Green. Yeah, so people might not think that we're on Google Hangout, but I guess in a sense we are. The ability to do a Hangout but not to go live is still there. So all I'm doing is just capturing that Google Hangout window. Yeah, it
Well,
works.
the Google Hangout window of me, and you probably just froze it on my image, I guess.
What's that?
You just froze it on my image for the Google Hangout because you have your actual webcam working in the other window, the one on you
Yeah,
Hangout, because you have your
yeah. I can't. You can't see me in the Hangout because I had to disable it so I could bring it in. See, remember? Well, I was trying to capture the little thing there that you see on the that well, you don't see it now, but but when I blew it up, it was just because it was so small. It was too it wasn't a good quality. Yeah, yeah. I did cheat yesterday. Will, you might be happy. I cheated. We went out. No, when I went out to lunch with my two sisters, and I had we went to Red Robin. I had a salad and with grilled chicken. Okay, that's what I normally eat. But last night I was hungry, and so after eating my hey Dan, so even after eating my normal stuff, like I'll eat like 3 or 4 pieces of fruit a day, and well, my wife bought these little bags of uh, pretzels. They're only like 100 calories. So I do that once in a while. That's fine. It's only 100 calories. But after that, she had some little cheese crackers. That was 190 calories. I ate that too. Then I was done for the rest of the day. And I still probably didn't. I probably still didn't go over 1,500 calories for the day. Somewhere between 800,000 and 1,600 calories a day, which is probably I probably should be eating more, but I
all
feel.
this talk about food is making me hungry now.
Oh, I had a. What did I have? She made me. My wife made me two turkey hot dogs, um, and some vegetables. That's what I had when I got home. Hey, look, Chad is in here. Chad is in here. Hey,
How you doing, Chad?
he's a real good guitar player, and he does a lot of stuff with the Helix Stomp. Um, although today he was playing his Boss Cantana. I believe you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad, you surprised me with that katana today.
Oh, you follow him too, yeah. Um, I thought about selling it because I don't gig out anyway. I mean, I don't play anything without headphones on. My wife would kill me unless she's not home. Um, yeah, I got the 100, and I do like it. I mean, it's and I got the Helix floor over there. Um, actually, I could turn that computer on, and I could capture the camera over there because of the I'm using the NDI tools and utility, blah blah blah. But I can just do this. Let me see.
Well, I'm still considering a tube amp, but I'll tell you, I got the Mustang 3 version 2 that I've had for a while now, and it pretty much does. If I dial it in to certain things, it pretty much does what I want it to do. So it's kind of hard to justify doing that.
See, that's the that's my 49-inch TV hooked up to the laptop to the far right, and then in the middle there, that's the Helix floor, and then I have my Mackie Pro FX8 mixer on the left, and a keyboard for my laptop. I can't use the keyboards on laptops. Just can't get it. Ooh. Yeah.
Janice is saying she got a new guitar. I'm wondering which one she got.
Yeah, what did you get? Yeah, what did you get? You need to come on. You need to come on the program and tell her, show everybody. Come on, somebody's. You can come in here. You can come on. I'm fussing with the stream. Yeah, this is
I just do the Quentin James lighting method here.
Quentin.
Yeah, so just
he
bear
don't.
with it. I'm really not a person that does videos or anything like that. I just help
Wait,
people
but
out.
you do videos of deer.
Yeah, of deer, yeah, but I don't. I know I don't have the proper lighting in my house, and I
Hey,
know,
Brian, there's Brian. How you doing, Brian? Oh, Brian was in heaven. He got to see Ace Frehley over the weekend or the other day. Some good video too, really good video. And and Hack, I can. The way you play, I can hear your whole style of playing is Ace Frehley, and there's nothing wrong with that. A Dean, nothing. Dean's nice. I picked him up a few. I almost got a Dean several times. Yeah, I can't believe after I got all these guitars and I can't do nothing anymore. Can't buy anything anymore, especially now since I'm going to be retiring and I have no choice now. But this time next year, if not sooner, um, I still look at guitars. I still look at them. Guitar Center. They have their own brand of electric guitars and acoustic. Anyway, they had this Mitchell 300. Actually, I had a MD 400, but I took it back. It was a Mitchell, and they're real reasonably priced, but now they're even cheaper. Well, they had the 300 for like $150, and there's a guy that I profiled a couple months ago on here. He Ignay Malmsteen. That's his style of playing, and he's got nice guitars, but he buys some of these cheap Mitchells, and they sound really good. Anyway, so they had that Mitchell 300, and it's got locking tuners, and the one I had was all right. I was getting nitpicky, and I didn't need to. It was like the binding was cracking around the. I should have kept it, but I could get it now. It's even cheaper now. Yeah, they do have they have some expensive guitars too. Yeah, I can here. Let me get it. Chad, stay here. I'll bring it over. Hold on.
that's a good point, Rick. And my personal opinion is, any guitar that you enjoy playing, you can pick it up and stays in tune, uh, makes some noise, and you enjoy it. Then
Oh,
that's all
bang.
good.
Yeah, I got this. It's a 2011. I had it for 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. Um, and it's real good shape. I think I paid $330 for it or something like that. But I just recently put these. I had them done. I don't know if you can. I don't know if the name's coming on or not. To Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates. I had that put in. They changed all the pots to CTS, and they put all grounding wire in, and he put a switchcraft three-way switch in there. So yeah, I love zebra pickups. I mean, the first Les Paul I got, the classic, it had that on there. The new one, the Blueberry Burst, doesn't. But and this plays good. I mean, actually, when I got this, I went to Guitar Center. It's about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, to look for a Les Paul. And all the ones I tried, and I was looking for the lesser ones, not the better one, like the Tribute, whatever. They were so, they were, the action was high. They were just not set up right. And then I looked at some new Epiphones, and they just weren't. It's hard to gauge something when the guitar's not set up right. So just scrolling around and trying to make up my mind, I went into the used department back here. I saw this. This was perfect. It played perfect right off the bat. It was used, and so I got this. So I saved some money. But now since then, I got the, I did get a Les Paul, which let me get the Les Paul right now. Hold on.
Well, I think Epiphones make a pretty good guitar. Obviously, the Les Pauls or Gibson Les Pauls are going to be a little better, at least in most cases. But like I said before, if you have a guitar that you enjoy playing, it's all good.
Yeah, well, I got eight of them. I think I enjoy them all, believe it or not. I just love this color. It pops so much.
I really do like that Blueberry Burst there.
Yeah, but I still, I had it set up, but I still think I think the action could come down a little more. You probably won't be able to see that without me scratching the heck out of it. I don't know. I think it could come down a little bit more. But this has the dip switches. You can get a total of like over 100 and some different sound combinations. It's got the push-pull pots, but it has dip switches in there. You can take the back off, which I have no intention of doing, and you can change the dip switches around to get different sounds. But I love the way it sounds as it is.
All right, well, we'll catch it a little bit then. So it sounds like Ben
Thank you, Will.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping track. Ben must be doing a live stream again tonight.
Yeah, he should. I don't think he's on this early. Usually goes on around 8.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Who's leaving?
Oh,
Will's leaving. Okay, Will. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it.
He just wants to take care of a little pre-show business, I guess.
I gotcha. Yeah, like Chad was telling me, he's playing. I don't know how long you say you were playing. You've only had 4 electric guitars in your life. And I didn't have any. Let me see. I had one. I mean, I probably went 10 years where I never even touched the guitar. Then in 2001, I got back into it for a little bit. I actually started taking lessons from this real good guy, and he goes, "Oh, you'll be sounding like me in no time." Well, that never happened. And I think it's the most I ever took lessons, maybe 3 months, out of maybe 5 or 6 months in 64 years that I had guitar lessons, maybe. And I learned more here on YouTube in the last 4 years than I learned the prior 60 years of my life. Hey Phil, how you doing? Yeah, we were doing a Google We're doing a Google Hangout, but we're streaming it through OBS because there's no. You can still invite people in a Hangout. There's no ability to go live with it, and that's where OBS came in, and that's kind of a pain because you know, you can capture a window, but it didn't want to capture a Chrome window. And there's a workaround. I had to figure out disable hardware acceleration in the settings in Chrome. That worked upstairs. It didn't work down here. So I said, "Oh man, it's hard." You know, I know there's something with the video card that you can do to, but I just reset it. I just reset everything and it worked. So
Actually, I've only had 3 electric guitars in my life because I played primarily acoustic, and I had one, you know, geez, back in the years ago. Let's put it that way,
mm-hmm.
in the early '70s, and I ended up selling the electric and the amp.
What kind was it?
Oh, that was my first one. It was a used. They were used,
Mm-hmm.
pretty beat up, but I had a Fender Jaguar
Oh,
and a Fender amp, and I almost think it might have been a Princeton Reverb, and I sold them at a garage sale for like a couple $100 or something.
mm-hmm.
Wasn't using them, and but used equipment was cheaper back then too.
Oh yeah. I've had
You know, hindsight's 2020.
I'd had American Fender Strats, and I had used, and I probably didn't pay over $500 or $600 at the most for them. I had a Telecaster Strat, and I had the the Gibson Les Paul, which they just did their 40th anniversary thing last year. That was a nice guitar too, and I don't think it was new. I didn't pay new, but I got rid of it and I just didn't play. And but now I take my time, and you know I'm not going to be no speed demon, but I can get around and just to enjoy myself. I mean, I try to improve on technique and everything.
Well, when I decided to get back into electric, I bought. I have a Schecter too, and
I
I
had a
bought
Schecter. I had two of them.
yeah, I bought a Solo 6 Custom, which is a nice Les Paul. Um, Not as metal as Schecter is traditionally known for, but they're good guitars. And
It had active pickups in it too, didn't it? You had to use it
no,
back. It didn't.
absolutely
See,
not.
I borrowed one from a buddy of mine. He had
Yeah.
active pickups in his, and it was the
Well,
Solo, one that looked like a Les Paul.
yeah, a lot of people, you know, a lot of Schecters will have actives,
Mm-hmm.
but the Solo 6 is kind of a traditional Les Paul, I would say, more so than their other models. And they don't sell them now. Uh, they've got a Solo 2, I think, that might be similar, but it does have a slightly thinner neck. Made it very easy to play and everything. Of course, you know, I've been playing acoustics,
Yeah.
and I stopped playing for a number of years and decided to get back into it.
What kind of pickups did yours have? Do you remember? Do you remember the?
Oh, it's Seymour Duncan.
Oh, the I know what you're talking. Mine had that. What do they call it? Seymour Duncan design? Seymour Duncan design.
Yeah, I guess it would be a Seymour.
That's because I had a Schecter. I should have kept it, but
They didn't advertise it as
I,
being Seymour Duncan design, but that's what they are, I'm sure.
yeah, these did say the Seymour Duncan design. I think they're made overseas. Um, yeah, Chad, your stuff sounds really good. Yeah,
Well, so anyways, that's the one electric I have. My second one is American Standard.
um,
Well, it's FSR actually, but it's basically a standard with some
is that a Fender or is it a Schecter? You mean?
no Fender. I'm saying my second guitar.
Yeah. Because that's what you see there, right there. That's yeah, that's my when I got back into it 4 years ago. It's the first thing I bought. I ordered it, and we have a local store in town, and it was $1,400, $13.99, whatever. And they set it up. They set it up. As a matter of fact, when they got it in, he said he wanted to stay in the case or in the box for a couple days to acclimate, coming from California to Pennsylvania, you know. And it was in the winter. Yeah, right there. Can you see that? I'll get it. Let me get it.
Yeah, it's I see it. It's a red strat on the stand there, right?
I got a very short cable in this headset here. Anyway, yeah, this when I got back into playing guitar again in 2015, so I ordered this. You know, my wife she went crazy because that's when we when I knew it was going to be 59 and a half, so I raided my 401k. I put most of it away. I reinvested it elsewhere. And I had a little bit left in there, and I wanted to get some stuff. And anyway, so this is 2015, and it's got a humbucker on the bottom there by the bridge, and it's got the the N3 N3 noiseless pickups. A lot of people don't like them. I think it sounds great. It's dirty though. And this is it's set up right, and I just love the way this plays. It's got locking tuners. It's got a steel nut or whatever it is, titanium. I don't know what it is, but it just stays in tune. Doesn't really go out of tune. Now I have a hey Rick, how you doing? I have a Ibanez AMH 652 Prestige. I haven't touched that in 6 months, so I've been playing it. I've been playing it last. The thing is like almost exactly in tune. I mean, I keep it a half step down. Anyway, Rick, how you doing, Rick? And it was like hardly, it was almost in perfect tune. I mean, a half a step down. But I had one of those. I had a thing put in. It's called a tremble no, and what this does because it's got the Floyd Rose and a better Floyd Rose in it, whatever Ibanez's thing is, but so I had this thing put in where I got these 3 knobs. I can set it the way it's set now. I can just go down on it, can't go up. It doesn't. I can lock it all where it's no tremolo at all, like a hardtail, and then the yellow thing will make it fully floating just with. And that thing costs like, I don't know, $90. It was like, I forget what it costs altogether, but maybe $100 to have it all put in and installed, and it works good.
I don't see a stream freeze on my end.
It does do it every now and then. Let me see. It's
I haven't seen it at all. On
I refreshed it. I don't see it freezing on here, but sometimes it will freeze in OBS. It did last time a little bit, or
like to say hi, Rick Hefner, and hi,
Mickey Settlemeyer. Hey, Mickey.
Good to see you guys here.
Yeah, Chad, you're so. I mean, you got an established channel. You got, I don't know, well over 1,000. I forget how many viewers you got or subs, but you need to go on some of these other shows. Maybe Hack will invite you or something, or it's fun. The community we have in here, it's fun. I mean, everybody tries to help everybody. Like lately, I've just been trying to hammer the flat pick and or alternate picking, and I'm getting there, but it's slowly, and I'm fighting arthritis. I've had this for like 3 years, and that middle knuckle there, it doesn't keep me from doing anything, but it's just a lot of pain there. Oh, there's Hack. Oh yeah. I just had to do it now because I just reset everything, and the mic was only I could tell it was only coming out of one side, and I had to put that down mixed to mono. And when I reset it, it gives you the option to configure this. It configures it for you, and I set it up for streaming. I just left on that, and then it worked when I captured the Chrome window. Hey, there's Johnny Bean. Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Hey, Johnny Bean.
So probably if I did have this with hooked up with my guitar, which I don't, I mean, it would probably come off all right without doing the under. You might not hear it real good where you are, but it would come off on the stream probably all right, maybe. Yeah. But Yeah, John, this is Google. I'm using I'm using the Google Hangouts. Believe it or not, the ability there, ability is still there to have a Hangout. You just can't go live with it. So, and that's where I used OBS to capture the Google Hangouts window, and I'm streaming with that. And of course, I'm put all this other stuff with the all this graphic stuff with it. That's you do that with OBS. See, I like OBS. I mean, you can get professional looks, and I think, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's what Eric uses, Eric EVH, and he does he puts a lot of nice stuff in.
How you doing, Brian?
Brian, yeah,
Sixth Street Brian. Yep.
who? Which? Oh, he's 16 Brian. Yeah, and Brian Stewart was in here.
I don't
Yeah,
know if he wants us to say his last name anymore, so I don't say it.
Brian S. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Stupid me. I put my. Yeah, I've had that in it. I've had my Google my channel, YouTube channel, since before Google bought it. Because it used to be, they, like Microsoft, they buy everything. Rick, I downloaded it last week, and I didn't mess with it too much. There was a reason why I downloaded it. I can't remember. I was having an issue. I was having an issue with a couple weeks ago. I downloaded it. We were trying to use Skype with this, and I couldn't capture the window. But there's this plugin with it's called NDI, which is Network Device Interface or something like that. Frank, how you doing, buddy? Anyway, Rick, if you have this, you need a specific version of Skype to enable this NDI feature, where it lets other programs access that video, and then you have to download a plugin for OBS. And I did that, and it's not working. Ask Dale. I was going crazy. I had the wrong version of Skype. You have to have a specific version. It's for content creators. So once I put that on there, it worked, and then it just makes it easier. You try to capture the Skype window, and it has, whoever calls you, it would have Dale's name in it, and you still got to set your shots up, something like this in here. But so that's an option too. You could do a multi-person Skype call and have, I don't know, before I think you could have 10 in a Skype thing, I think, which we haven't done that. That's another solution too, and then use OBS to do this, because I'm telling you, as good as StreamYards is, Yardstream, whatever it is, StreamYard, they're in beta. It's not going to stay like that. They're doing this to make money. I mean, they have a free version, a pay version, but eventually it's going to go to all pay. Yeah. But so that's why I think that's why I downloaded the Streamlabs, and then I just didn't mess with it. I thought it might. I just tried it to see if it worked with that before I figured out what was the problem with my Skype version. Then I took it off. But I know it's different, but a little different. And it might be more features. I don't know than this OBS, but I haven't messed with it.
So, Mitch, could you explain to me?
Yes.
You're saying there's a difference between just plain OBS and Streamlabs?
There might be. Maybe
PC?
I didn't mess around with it enough. Maybe Rick Hefner can elaborate on that. There might be some differences. I don't know. It seems like I read something, or there might be some kind of difference, but I forgot what I read. Yeah, it was when I ran it, it's very similar to this. I mean, it's not a whole lot different. Here, you want to see, I could, you won't see, if I show you what I see, it's not going to come out right. I wonder what I could do. I could take a snapshot of it. Hold on for a minute. Let me put this guitar back. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I'll take a snapshot and that kind of and show it real quick. All right, let's.
Oh yeah, Guitar Hack. You're talking about Streamlabs from the phone service through a phone app, though.
Yeah, they have a phone. They have it for PCs too.
I got the impression though there are two different apps that you can get for two different software programs that you can get for PC though, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, I'm gonna get another image. And
Okay, Phil has some information there too. He's saying he uses OBS Studio.
yeah, that's what I'm using, OBS Studio.
Oh, all right. But he just adds things himself, but Streamlabs makes it easier to make it a little more interactive.
All right. Let me explain. All right, see.
To make it a little more interactive.
So that's what I'm looking at through the OBS window. See if you look. See if you look in the sources. That's where I add these shots in. If like the window capture is actually the Google Hangout. That's what it names it by default. I could change the name. And then the text on the top, that's what you see scrolling on the bottom. I add that filter for it to scroll. And the image 2 is probably the Mitch's guitars. Yeah. Yeah, so it's, I mean, there's more work doing this, but I think it's more rewarding because it looks better. I mean, not that this looks great, but there's people that really make it look good. Jason Wade, he does real good on his stuff, on his OBS. Yeah, but that's what I'm looking through, and it's fun. So that's what, like Johnny Bean, you eventually might have to go to this. I think you. Did you do one of your videos? I think weren't you using OBS at one time? I thought I saw it on one of your. I don't know. I might be wrong. All right, everybody's. I thought I saw. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Jason, are we talking about Jason Sedated? I can't say his last name. Jason. Did you try it on the PC once? I thought it seemed like you had a shot something like this one time, and I don't think it was the phone. I thought you had somebody else with you, and I didn't catch it live, and then when I looked for it later on, it was gone. Yeah, you have a question. Dale, for Frank.
This is the lighting that I have in my corner of the room. I'm really going for the Quentin James look.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
And I don't do videos, and until recently, I didn't even have my webcam hooked up. So the bottom line is, I really don't care.
Oh,
if I decide to do some videos and things like that, obviously.
I don't know if Hack is still here. There was somebody that had problems with you using OBS, and I don't know if he was doing the phone one or the computer one. And I messaged him on his because he did have a video up real fast, and I can't remember who it was. Who was that? And you were trying to help him, and you didn't know what to do. Hack. Oh, he might not be in here now. Oh, I forgot who was it that had that problem. Yeah.
Watch out! I'm gonna stand up.
Who had that problem getting working with OBS? I don't know if he was using OBS Streamlabs or the OBS for the computer. And then when I found the name, he did have like a couple videos up, but they were very short. And I just put a message on the one and said I can help you with this, but he never got back with that. I know. Yeah, Gary was it Gary Thornton or something like that? Yeah, if he has the computer one, I can help him with. But see you later, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Take care, Chad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in case I think uh, is Ben going live? I think. Does he go? If he goes live, I don't want to. Let me see. Make sure.
There's no notification, but that doesn't tell me much these days. Oh yeah, there is a notification.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go live. Yeah, so
he's live now.
yeah. All right, so I'm going to shut this down. So you see, hack. You have option of doing this. It could be a little tricky because, like I said, sometimes it doesn't want to capture the Hangout window, the Chrome window, and I had to play around with it to get to reset it to get the.
Before we go, could you just clarify? Can you do a Hangout without having just one person, but do a regular Hangout and capture both video and sound?
What? Aren't we doing that?
No, because you're going direct with your camera, correct?
Yeah.
That's not easy for Guitar Hack, is what I'm saying. Can you just embed the Google Hangouts? Initially, you had a problem because your sound wasn't coming through.
I had it because I had it turned off.
Oh, all right. So
yeah, I had it turned off.
That way then.
Yeah. I just had it turned off by accident.
To clarify that, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I have so many computers around, and the other one I have the Osio drivers, and they're real tricky. A lot of multiple things. You can't use a lot of things at the same time with that. And
Take care.
So, but I just had it disabled, and actually I had it was using my 910 C910 mic, and I didn't want that because this is much better than that. So yeah, you won't have no problem. But the only problem you'll have is capturing that window. I mean, if you want to be this sophisticated. Yeah, I was down over the weekend, Frank. I think Saturday morning I was 211 even, or yesterday morning 211 even, and I want to get down to 200. Yeah, but and I treated myself yesterday. I had an extra. Well, I do this every now and then. My wife bought these. If you know where the Snyder's outlet is up there. It's right past that road you would turn to go to my house when you're coming up from 116, and it's on the right hand side. Anyway, so Margaret goes there, and she gets these pretzels. They're like bags of pretzels, little small bags, like 100 calories. So I might eat a couple of them. Maybe once a week, twice a week, sometimes. Maybe not quite that all. But I had one of those, and then she had some cheese crackers, and that was 190 calories. But that, it was only 300 calories more than we're probably really 190 calories more than I probably normally wouldn't have eaten. But today was cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, a banana, and then for dinner I had 2 turkey dogs and some vegetables. That's all I had so far. And coffee, 3 cups of coffee, but I just put like sweet and low in there or something like that. Well, that I'm not calling that cheating because it was it's I do it so sparingly. But I'm not eating any candy. I'm afraid to eat candy. I'm afraid to eat any. I haven't eaten any bread other than she buys me these low calorie breakfast things, and it might have the flat bread in it or something like that. I'll eat some stuff in there, and then I'll take these healthy choice stuff for lunch sometimes. But the whole thing's like 200 calories. Some of them might have some potatoes in them or something, and I'll eat red meat. And I don't know if you ever go to Texas Roadhouse in Hanover, but they have on Wednesday nights they have Like a what's it, like a 8 ounce for $9.99. I'll eat that once in a while because actually sirloin is really good. It's really low in calories too. So I'll eat that, broccoli and a salad, honey mustard on the side, and I usually with the honey and mustard on the side, I might use like a third of it or half of it. Yeah, I try. Yeah, I'm trying to. Well, I guess there's complex carbohydrates. The good kind. I guess that would be in fruit. So I might eat 3 or 4 pieces of fruit a day. Now I eat chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. I have like turkey hot dogs. She'll make me turkey burgers. Mainly those three. Try to have fish once a week. We might go out for that though. All right, I'm going to shut this down. Um, Dale, thank you very much.
Oh, you're most welcome.
I really appreciate that. But we can just do this anyway. I mean, if people like to hear us, look, we had 11 people in here at one time, or whatever it was, maybe more.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
that's quite a few people. Yeah.
yeah. So it's fun, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not the best talker in the world. Um, a lot of people don't like me for whatever reason because, well, they can't say because he's so fat. They can't say that anymore. No, I'm playing. So, all right, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for Chad and Rick and Frank C and Dale and whoever and Hack.
It's good to see everybody, and take care of Frank C and Guitar Hack. I imagine we'll see everybody all over at Ben's in a moment.
Yeah, and I have awesome willpower because I got tired of being 70 pounds overweight. Oh, it was disgusting. I can bend over. I can breathe now. I can put my shoes on, and I got my trouble's keeping it off. I've lost it before and always gain it back, but I'm running out of time. So, all right, guys. Dale, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and we shall see you later. See you later, Dale.
All right, good hangout.
Don't go anywhere because
It worked good.
don't go anywhere, Dale. Hold on.
Okay, I'll stay.
Bye. Bye, everybody.